What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. I am Pitch Ninja, and I'm here with the always awesome Will Leahey. What's happening, Will?
It's a better intro than I got the first time, Ninja, which we are definitely cutting. Ninja, we got a shakeup going on in the AL Central. The Tigers are making a run for it, Ninja, and which is really fun. The Twins are kind of falling off, but atop the division are the Cleveland Guardians. And at the end of the games for the Cleveland Guardians, they have the best closer in a long time. And Ninja, I know you love this guy, Emmanuel Clase, because he's an absolute filth factory, and he has one of the best pitches in the league and one of the best pitches we've seen in a long time. I'll let you take it from here, Ninja.
Yeah, I have come to the conclusion that Emmanuel Clase's inside cutter, the one he throws inside to right-handed hitters, that he absolutely paints like he sees the lines of the on-screen strike zone, is the meanest pitch in baseball and one of the meanest pitches in baseball history. He throws these things upwards of 100 miles an hour. And as a hitter, you're standing there and you've seen fastballs your whole life. Fastballs run. They run arm side. They run arm side about a foot typically. So you're seeing this pitch coming at you at 100 miles an hour, and you are positive you're going to wear it. Positive. You back out trying to protect your knees, your waist, your dong, whatever it is. And all of a sudden this pitch cuts and paints that strike zone line perfectly. He does this over and over again to hitters. They're putting their lives in their hands, standing in the box against him, and he does nothing but scare the living crap out of them on painted strikes. If you look at this chart here, this shows you where Emmanuel Clase's cutter compares to every other cutter in the game. It is an absolute outlier. It is standing way up there. That dot way up there is Emmanuel Clase's cutter, and all of those little dots are everybody else's cutters. I don't know what magic the Guardians are using to win games. They don't have dominant hitting, not dominant starting pitching, but what they do have is this maniac at the end of games that has this ridiculous precision on an outlier pitch. I believe this is the scariest pitch and the meanest pitch in baseball. He did pick up 2 Ks yesterday. It's nasty stuff, and scared the crap out of 2 hitters again. Matthew Boyd pitched for the Guardians yesterday and had 5 Ks in 2 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 hits. He had these fastballs, changeups, sliders, and curveballs. Guardians beat the Twins 4-3. Pablo Lopez started for the Twins. He had 4 Ks in 6 1/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had this painted fastball, this changeup, and sweeper. Now to the rest of my whip around the league. The Mets slid past the Nats 2-1. Sean Managa had 6 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 1 run. He had these fastballs, including this one at the knees and this changeup. He faced Jake Irvin, who had 5 Ks in 7 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run, had this fastball and slider.
Massive win for the Mets. Come back in the 8th, win into the 9th. Big day, too, with the Braves and Diamondbacks also losing. Mets are on a heater, Ninja. See if they can make it in there.
I need the Braves to make it to the postseason, Will. I need it. I need it like I need air. I'm not sure it's going to happen, though. So I might be out of air.
It's a tough way to go.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto had 3 Ks in 4 scoreless innings. He wasn't as sharp as he was his last outing, which I thought was probably the best outing I've ever seen him throw. But it was enough to lead the Dodgers to a 9-0 victory over the Braves. He had these fastballs and slider. He faced Max Fried, who wasn't bad, wasn't great, but had 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had this 97-mile-an-hour heater, his curveball, changeup, and sweeper. And here's an overlay of his curveball and 97-mile-an-hour heater. You can see why those 2 pitches pair up so well. Tigers slipped past the Royals 7-6. Reese Olsen had 3 Ks in 2 1/3 innings, giving up 4 runs. He had this painted backdoor 2-seamer and this slider. He faced Seth Lugo, who had 4 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 4 runs. Had this 2-seamer, painted slider, and cutter. Aaron Savali had 6 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run as the Brewers hopped past the Phillies 6-2. This painted fastball, he's cutters, sweepers, and curveball. He faced Ranger Suarez, who had 5 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had this elevated fastball and curveball. The White Sox, I don't even know what to say, Will.
They're hot, Ninja.
The White Sox have won 3 games in a row. The world is coming to an end. Johnny Cannon pitched for the White Sox. He had 7 Ks in 6 2/3 innings, giving up 4 runs. Had a sinker, sweeper, and changeup. He faced Reed Detmers, who was not very good yesterday. He had 6 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, but gave up 7 runs. He had these wicked sliders and picked up a sword. The Rockies rose above the D-backs 3-2. Antonio Senzatella had 2 Ks in 3 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had this slider and curveball. He faced Merrill Kelly, who had a solid game with 5 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run, and his cutter and sliders. The Padres grounded the Astros 3-1. Darvish was pretty good yesterday with 3 Ks and 6 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits. Had the sweepers and fastball and this wicked fastball and splitter overlay. You can see how well he repeats his mechanics here and how well he tunnels these 2 pitches with that splitter just falling out of the path of that fastball, getting the swing and miss. He faced the Spaghetti Pirates, Spencer Arrighetti, who had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had this cutter for a strike him out, throw him out double play, this changeup, and curveball.
And Ninja, this K on Luis Ariz is kind of special. Good for Arrighetti because Ariz had not struck out since August 10th. He broke his streak of 141 plate appearances without a strikeout, and it's just his 27th K of the year. He's kind of in Tony Gwynn territory, to be honest, Ninja. He's got 27 Ks and 194 hits right now. He might join the illustrious 200 hit under 30 strikeout club. Check out my eye on Ninja and send it back to you.
I will tell you, I'm a pitching guy, but Luis sure gets a rise out of me.
There it is.
Paul Skenes had 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. He had these fastballs, including this painted fastball, these wicked changeups, picked up a sword and the splinker. But it wasn't good enough for the Pirates to win. They lost to the Cardinals. I guess they got shut out 4-0. Honestly, I didn't think this was Paul Skenes' greatest dominance in terms of pitching, but he fought with probably less than his best stuff, which was impressive. He faced Andre Palante, who had 9 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up 4 hits. He had this fastball, including this one that was a framed pitch out, which find yourself a catcher who frames your pitch outs like this here. He also had these sliders and knuckle curve. Shota Imanaga was outstanding yesterday. He had 11 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. And when he's on like this, what do hitters say, Will?
I'm not going to hit it.
He had these fastballs, including this sinker and these splitters. Here's a pitch breakdown for him for the game. And this splitter, he thought he got a K on, but he had a bad case of Strutus interruptus. He did the I'm going to sell it sidewards thing, goes around, turns. He's like, the ump's got this one, and he didn't get the call. Poor Shota. Here's an overlay of his fastball and splitter that show how those pitches work together. And he faced Joey Estes, who was terrible. We're skipping him. Now onto my filthiest relievers, and it's a short list. We have Jose Budo, who K'd the side with his fastballs and slider, and Andrew Kittredge, who had this nasty slider. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday at number 5, Seth Halvorsen for this 101-mile-an-hour absolute dot. Look at that pitch. Beautiful. At number 4, Darvish for his fastball and splitter overlay. At number 3, Paul Skenes for his changeups and splinkers. At number 2, Shota Imanaga for his splitters. And at number 1, Emmanuel Clase for his cutters, of course. And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. This is kind of Schrodinger's play, both an out and safe at the same time.
The field is overturned.
Whoa, it's overturned. You call him safe? Come on.
Andy Fletcher with a little bit of confusion, but it appears to be the right call.
My picks of the day today are 3-leg same-game parlay. I'm going to start out with Brian Wu for 5 Ks or more, then take Luis Heel for 6 Ks or more, and top it off with Julio Rodriguez for 1 or more RBIs. And then I'm going to add in my 25% profit boost to boost my profits by 25% for any same-game parlay or same-game parlay plus 3 legs or more. What would your picks of the day be?